Yo, so I got a question. Who are you? Who are you? What do you do? Can I look at you and I can tell that you do something of importance when I look at you? Can I look at you and tell you that you look like whatever you tell me you are? Who are you? What is your character? If you're an entertainer, you have signatures, right? Oh, you don't have no signatures. Oh, so you just go in there and do what everybody else can do, but you have nothing that makes you stand out, right? Oh, okay, okay. Nothing that somebody can follow or subscribe to. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Got you, got you. No signature look, no signature style of fashion, nothing about you, just regular plain guy, plain girl, nothing to you really. That's boring. You want to be a star though, right? Oh, you don't want to be a star. Oh, okay, okay. Well, then why are you doing this in the first place if you don't want to be a star? Oh, all right. I know you're still wondering, what am I talking about? Am I talking about battle rap? Am I talking about music? I'm talking about wrestling. I'm talking about acting. What am I talking about? I'm talking about being an entertainer. That's what I'm talking about. But since we're battle rappers, how about I just go ahead and make the subject more battle rap oriented, because that's one thing about the battle rap culture is that we love to stay closed minded and we love to stay within the battle culture. But you know what? That doesn't just happen over here. That happens in other places too, because it's a niche culture. So, when you're in the internal, parts of the culture where it's not like the outside looking in with the casual fans, you care about what the battle rap culture thinks so much to a fault. It's just like with wrestling. Like you have guys who are just so, sucked in the world of wrestling to where, they don't look at the entertainment side. But in wrestling and battle rap, here's something that I have to say. You have to. You have to. If you want what you do to get the respect that it deserves, you have to look at the overall product. You have to look at the outside world. And as annoying as it can be to deal with casual fans, you have to look out for the casuals too. But you can find a balance. The true stars find a balance. There are great rappers and great wrestlers who have great technical skill at what they do, which that's mainly more of a casual. That's mainly more of an avid mark, super fan type of thing. I'm using different terminologies. But you know, it's not easy to do. Everybody can't get over on being talented at whatever they're doing. Not everyone gets over on being the skilled rapper. That's why there's a lot of good rappers who are ghostwriters for the stars. The general public usually isn't that smart. So they're not able to connect to certain things like an avid fan of something will. You ever notice somebody talk to you about basketball and they bring up LeBron? They don't bring up none of the other things though. They don't. Unless you're gonna get them into it, they have no idea what you're talking about. You ever notice you talk about wrestling and they say John Cena, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan? Now, kudos to them, of course. Those are legends, and they understand that they have the casual world of wrestling down. Like that's a star. You feel me? But you bring up something like Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson or however you'd like to say it, and you bring up something like I don't know, let's say Braun Breaker or uh, let's go a little more into this Luchasaurus. Um, we can go Trick Williams, people like that and things like that. And I could say so many more names, and y'all know that I can. We can even mention AEW Rampage. We can mention NXT. We can mention WWE Main Event. We can mention some of the sports shows that are out here. We can mention URL Band, right? Battle rap. We can mention URL Band, and people might not even know or catch on to some of this stuff. But if you say Summer Madness, WrestleMania, you know, Wrestle Dream, you say things like that, and people catch on to what you're talking about. First Take, Undisputed. You have to want to be a star when it comes to the entertainment industry. Now, you may not become one. Most people are not going to become stars. You're going to reach your peak somewhere, but you want to aspire to be a star. In this context with battle rap on this platform where I have championship belts, you want to go for one of these belts. And if you cannot, wherever you fall at, that's where you work at. Everyone's not going to become a main eventer here. Some people are going to peak at the mid card. Some people are not even going to make it out of developmental. Somebody's going to make it out of developmental and become my next star. Somebody is going to take SSRB, like your gold champion, Fizo the Beast, the greatest battle rapper in SSRB history as of right now. And you're going to go to the professional level like he's at, where he's in developmental with Rare Breed Entertainment, RBE, the intake process. So what I have to say with all of this is, who are you? What is going to make me want to see you on that level? Because just because you're a good rapper, that doesn't mean that you're always going to be able to get to that level just off being a good rapper. So everybody's a good rapper. You know, sometimes people just have to hear it in the way that they understand. And I typically keep this side out of things because as a promoter, you know, I don't really like to be like this. And, you know, I typically keep the content clean. It's more so if you know me personally, and I'm talking about outside of battle rap, that I ever, you know, divert from this right here. But honestly, who gives a fuck if you're a good rapper? That's how you have to think about it. Who cares? Everybody can rap for the most part. Yes, you have people who are more skilled than the other, but you have to say this in a way that it gets through to people. Who cares? And with that, you know, with that being said, what are you going to do to show not only are you a good rapper, but you're a star also, or that you have a thing, a character about yourself, that it factor? That's what we're looking for. When I said the other day that I was looking for a star, I wasn't saying I'm looking for a star as in there are no stars. I'm trying to see who the star is. When you battle, when you come out on stage, I need to be able to see it in the walk, in the aura, in the look, in the clothes that you're wearing. I need to see it in your face, in your eyes, that you think you're something. You ain't got to be cocky. That don't always mean to be arrogant or rude or nothing, but I need to see something in you that says, oh, he's over. Or if you're not necessarily the most likable person, I need to, he got some heat. You know what I'm saying? He could generate, he generates a lot of heat, you know. And one guy on the roster, Fizo. Fizo probably has the most heat of any battle rapper that I have ever worked with. People genuinely don't like him. But guess what? Until you beat him, you can't do nothing about it. Hate him. It is what it is. He has had legitimate heat like that of a heel in wrestling. Legitimate heat where people have wanted to fight him. Where he actually has gotten into altercations. I'm not saying that as in, you know, a form of pride, but I'm saying as he has heat and he has learned now as an entertainer how to use that to his advantage. He knows where to direct that heat. He knows how to turn it into promotion. He knows how to fuel that into his battles and create a much more entertaining storyline. You have to have storylines that people can emotionally invest into. You know why people like watching Static? Because they also call me what? The stat, the draw. You know what I mean? Like, I push and promote that. My character is that. Am I just everywhere I go, you're going to refer to me as the stat? No. But when you're in front of that camera, they need to see something. They can look at me and point out certain clothes that I wear and say, oh, he going to show up to the battle with this or that. You know what that could do? What if you show up to battles and you're always rocking a fur coat? And it ain't got to be expensive. It's about how you make the clothes. You always rock a fur coat. Do you know that with the right amount of networking and promotion off of these fur coats, you could contact that company and see if you can be a brand ambassador, they can sponsor you, if you can get your own merch based on how much you generate off of wearing their merch? Like, understand that the possibilities are endless. There is a major clothing company out here right now, Country Bunkin'. Shout out to my bro Trey. I'm not even country, but when I met him in North Park and I seen what he was doing, you know, I said, all right, I got to support this. He's from here. I got to support it. And I did. And I wore it to battles and guys from URL and then some. My URL battle that I had, the one PG I had, the most infamous battle that people love bringing up, like as if, and the reason they bring it up is because I promote it well and it hasn't even dropped. And I know how to get people to talk about stuff, whether I want them to talk about it or not. It ain't about me. It's about the promotion. I wore it there and I had people there wanting to order these shirts. And now look what Trey's doing. He's going absolutely crazy. He's got celebrities rocking his merch. Beasley, the weekend they were in Atlanta, went to his shop. We talked about this. Shotgun Suge. Shout out to all them guys, man. They went and supported. And those of you in here who are from Jackson, y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm from Vicksburg. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people started to know me for the Country Bumpkin shirts, the shades, the beanies, all of that. Yes, I said beanies. I ain't saying Scully. But either way it goes, like, people get to know you for something. You run with that. When I rap, when I battle people, you know my slogans, you know my signatures. You're not gonna beat me when I have material like that and when I have the signatures and the slogans that people are waiting for. There's nothing you can do. You have nothing in your favor to fight against the crowd with me when I do that. What are you gonna do when you're really good lyrically and I'm very good lyrically and all the other aspects of battle rap that take skill and we match evenly, but then I have slogans and signatures over you that you don't have? You're not gonna beat me. You're not at all. There's nothing you can do. If we're fighting for the crowd, you're gonna die. There's nothing you can do about it. Who gonna stop me? You ever felt like I wasn't finna have a slogan? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come on, man. And that wasn't even my slogan. And you probably said not me. The point is, who are you? You need a character about yourself, something that people can follow. Stop trying to be something you're not if that's what you're doing. People can change, but people can also look at you and tell, okay, that might not be what you do. And yes, you can catch people by surprise. But the point is, whatever the public notices of you, run with it. I've had artists try to rap more of the thug, gangster, violent content, and I don't see that in them. Now they might be about it, but I don't see it in them. But guess what? When they get their biggest reactions, it's usually when they're joking or they're being cool. And that's the content that works, is being cool and joking and silly. Then you run with that. Look into things that correlate with being funny and jokey and silly, and you take advantage, even down to how you dress. You have to push this character as far as you possibly can, and you never know what can happen. You might have a market of people who, great example, Anderson Burris. Anderson Burris probably has so many college kids watching him battle because that's literally what he is. He was that college student that got involved in battle rap and had people at his school battle rap, and you know if you know. But where I'm going with this is that he didn't try to conform to the main product that people look for in battle rap. No, he brought something new, which means that he can bring a whole new market through. It's genius. You have to rap your life. When people battle me, they mention dogs. That gives me a whole open door to content relating to dogs. I can bring in 1,000,000 views off of battle rap just about rapping about dogs. I could actually do that now. Look at it like that. You call me the dog catcher. I'm not a dog catcher, but that's what the people say. And it has something to do with what I do. It associates with it. So, hey, run with it. You know, this is what you're supposed to do with your character. Who are you? No one, at the end of the day, who cares if you can rap? You're supposed to know how to rap well. What can you do to make that stand out? It is a rare case of people who can get over on being skilled rather than being entertaining. Kurt Angle was entertaining, but he was one of the guys who can get over to a star level by being skilled, known for his technical skills in the ring, but he was also good on the mic. You have to have charisma if you would like to be a star. If you want to be a star here, I don't care about none of that stuff y'all bicker about and complain about. And yes, that's me just being 100. Like, I don't care about y'all complaining about stuff when I'm the owner of this platform and I give you the blueprint on what you're supposed to do to be successful in this with proof. But not only that, forget that, because your champions told you that. When I give you the blueprint as the owner of this platform, I'm pretty much letting you know, hey, this is what it takes. I'm telling you this as the owner of the brand of what I'm going to do when I see this from you. What are you? You have to have a character about yourself, nicknames, slogans, signatures, a certain way that a signature is not just a signature move in battle rap, like, like so it's showtime, which what Verb does know. A signature can be how you stand during the battle, how you perform during the battle, how you deliver, how you say things, what you wear. It's more than just what y'all think it is. And that's why people don't get them, because they don't fully understand that it's more than just a line or a certain catchphrase. There's more to it. What are you gonna do when you show up to a battle? You nothing really stands out about you, just regular Joe, and you go to a battle, no signatures, nothing, and then you're battling a guy
They know they up in there. They're literally in the venue wearing shades because he had shades on. During the battle, he does this little performance move where he turns his back to you completely and raps to the crowd. When he does it, the crowd goes, yeah. And y'all know in battle rap, the yeah reaction is the biggest pop you can possibly get with a crowd. So you need something about you to stand out. I no longer want to see people in here without any type of signature. And I understand. I understand that everybody ain't gonna want to do this, but I'm telling you, as an artist, as an entertainer, it's a talent. Like, you already have the skill. What are you gonna do to make yourself stand out that much more? That's what's gonna make you that star. And again, you might not become the star, but guess what? You're gonna find a place somewhere. You're gonna have something that somebody's gonna want to follow. We're getting merch soon, and you all need merch. T just created a new slogan the other day. LA Knight brought back an old signature that he had during a promo recently. Huh? You know, he said that, and people thought it was funny, and they're saying it now. Like, it's all about connecting. Just saying, y'all. It's just a little advice for y'all, man. Like, straight up, that's from the stat. Like, y'all y'all really need to build up your character. When I say I'm looking for a star, I'm not looking just for some good rapper. I can find a good rapper anywhere. I'm about to go in Waffle House right now. You think I can't find somebody there that knows how to rap? You know what I can do in there though, for sure? I could find somebody who has the image. If they got to look to themselves, and I could ghostwrite for them and bring them in the league and ghostwrite for them, and they might be able to be a bigger star than some of y'all in here because they understand what it's about. Then you'll get upset. Where I'm going with that is that it shouldn't be that easy. It should not be that easy. It's easy for y'all. You just don't see it. You can add to your character. It's not about making this wrestling, but battle rap and wrestling are both competitive. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. But there are other factors that come into play with wrestling. And one of the main things is your gimmick. In battle rap, do we necessarily have a style, but it's still like that of a gimmick. When you watch Goods, you know that Goods is going to rap about his money, his success, how he looks better than you, how he dresses better than you, how his house is bigger than yours, how he has a better business than you. He's going to teach you how to become a better businessman. When you watch Jack Boy, it's going to be a lot of angry, evil, obnoxious content. When you watch Tink the Demon, it's going to be demonic. It's going to be dark. When you watch Murder Mook, you're going to get that flashy Harlem, you know, I'm the originator of all of this. I am the godfather. Well, not the godfather, but I'll say I'm one of the biggest stars. I'm one of the first true stars in battle rap. That's what you're gonna get from him. Even with Smack, he got like, come on, man, like that's a signature, and he owns it. With Vince McMahon, he has the walk. You're fired. He has all of that. Like, you know, ARP. What was he known for wearing when he first started blogging? It was Armani Exchange. That's what he was known for rocking. Do you believe? ARP. So where I'm going with this is that you need to have stuff about yourself that the crowd can develop. I'm going to mention somebody and make this specific. Baruchi had a signature that I love that he stopped doing. And it was actually getting somewhere. The crowd was reacting to it. Yeah. Like, he'll do that every time he landed a bar. Like, every other time he landed a bar, he does that. Ja Real, whenever he lands a bar, what? Huh? What? Did you? Bruh, like, he just like he overreacts to the crowd, and it's kind of funny. Like, it's something that you can invest in. And yes, people do that, but the thing is that it's the way he does it. And he kind of like, he does like Easy the Block Captain does, where he balls his fist up and he like flexes his muscle, like not upward but like kind of down, where your fists are almost touching each other. Yeah, like, so you all need to have some type of slogan. You need to come up with something creative when y'all come to the event. I'm not saying be overly gimmicky, because then it gets corny. What I'm saying is, have something about yourself. That's one thing I like to do when I develop talent, is I tell them, give me 3 things about you. Tell me 3 things about you. Give me 3 of your personality traits. Okay, all of your content needs to circulate around that. You're going to perform your best when that happens. Yeah, y'all, that's just 20 minutes right there worth of advice from the stat. The CEO of SSRB. I am watching. I'm looking for that next star. Your champions are already stars. They're champions. They're in their own category. They're over as champions. But even if they lose the belts, I told them I still need to see them be that same type of star that I'm seeing as champions. either way go. You know what I'm saying? Like either way it goes, y'all. This 20 minutes of advice: stat static, the stat, the draw, the main event, statitude era, stat vice, stat rant. What else do I have? Yeah, all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Just know we're looking for that next star. Who is going to be the star? After you hear this, you should definitely want to look into developing a couple signatures, because that is what it takes. Signing out.